This is the front of the stand. So as you can see, the stand is two stands have been combined. So we have 6 panels. The assumption is that to create more space, there will be no partition in between. If the partition will be there, or if the partition cannot be removed, then we improvise on more panels that can be added. Otherwise, this is the proposed layout to ensure that there is more space to show the panels and the information which is displayed on the panels. So right here on the entrance, you'll notice that there is a banner on top which have the SEC logo, name, and the theme. And then right on the left side of the entrance, you notice this pillar. So this pillar has been put up, 1, to add color to the stand, 2, to ensure that the TV screen is safe. In this case, the TV screen will be mounted on a stand, and the pillar has been, will be structured in such a way that the TV stand sits inside, and then the pillar will have space here where the TV screen will show up. In this case, people who are coming to view the stand will not be able to touch so much or push the stand, which would be a safety risk to both the TV and the people who are in the stand. So to utilize the pillar, the theme will be added on the pillar. When you look on the left, the far right side, you notice this is a placeholder table. Doesn't mean that this is the exact table which will be there. This is a placeholder table because we want to show the other panels as they are displayed there with the content which is on them. So we decided to use this table and just to showcase where we propose that the table is put. Now, this table is proposed to be put on the far right. This table is proposed to be put on the far right so as to create more space for people to enter the stand, and also to ensure that the member of staff who is sitting here does not obstruct much of the content. When you look at the designs for all the panels, you notice that there's a lot of space that has been left at the bottom. So all content, all art, all designs are placed, like the major content, like the messages have been displayed above 1 meter 40 centimeters. So that's above 1.4, to ensure that the content, the messages, are not obstructed. When you enter, there is another member of staff who will stand on that table, will sit on that table, as you can see. So this table has been placed behind the pillar. So this member of staff is now the one. So this one at the entrance here receives people, okay, and then there is this one here who can walk people through when they enter into the stand. So the first panel talks about the SEC mandate, and then the second panel talks about the vision and mission statements. So here, as I mentioned earlier, all these major messages are sitting above 1.4 just to make sure that there is more visibility of the content. When you go to the next panel, it talks about how stand visitors or the general public can, and of course the both types of investors, individual and corporate, can participate in capital markets, how they can participate in capital markets. Then, because you can't just talk about them participating, also talk about the benefits of participating in capital markets. So the next panel talks about the benefits of participating in capital markets. So this table has been placed here to ensure that these panels and the messages which are there can be as much visible as possible. Okay, so when the exhibitor stands here on this desk, there will still be enough room for people to view the SEC mandate, because this pillar behind here does not have any major content. Okay, so there will be enough space to view the content, the messages which we want to communicate. When we come here, we then start displaying messages. To start with, we start with the message that talks about reforms in terms of legal reforms, policy reforms, and innovative promotions that are meant to improve development and supervision of capital markets. So this is just text, placeholder text, to show examples of what should be there. This will be completed into some sort of infographic presentation once information is presented, is given. For this part, we'll ensure that text is reduced, as you can see from these other slides that have been shown here. So we'll try by all means to reduce the amount of text and ensure that we have very short key messages that are straight to the point. So the next panel talks about how the reforms that have been put in place have enhanced the raising of capital, that is both through foreign direct investment and domestic. And this part indicates that the reforms that we talked about in the previous panel have contributed to the raise of these funds, and these funds, we also explain that these funds go towards various economic development needs. So this part is where we start from showcasing how SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, and capital markets in Zambia are contributing to economic development. But specifically, we demonstrate how the activities and projects which SEC has undertaken in the recent past and is currently undertaking and plans to undertake in the near future, how these activities are or have been unlocking the economic potential of the country. Here we also highlight in this same presentation how SEC has collaborated with other institutions to ensure that this dream is realized. So from there, we then talk about the activities that have been undertaken in timeline form. So these are placeholders. This will be completed once information is availed by SEC. Then towards the end here, the last two slides talk about the partnerships and collaborations which SEC has engaged in to ensure that the economy or the economic potential is unlocked through capital markets. So here we highlight a number of key partnerships that have taken place, where we have the Capital Markets Master Plan, we have the Capital Markets Regulatory Sandbox, we have many other similar projects that have taken place where SEC has participated in things like events, Financial Literacy Week, World Investor Week, and many other similar projects. So here we highlight who has participated or who SEC has collaborated with to undertake these projects which were mentioned in the previous 3 slides. So this is the outlook and presentation of the stand. When you look right above the main stand, we notice that it's very difficult to locate the stand inside the hall, and there is literally no any other signage that shows that the stand is at a BCD location. So we propose that there is a canopy signage, meaning this canopy will be put hanging on top. We'll put proper safety measures to ensure that it's a very strong frame that we put up, and then we'll brand it in this way. The important thing about this, or why this is important, is that when people are walking from afar, they can see these messages and they can be attracted to come and view the stand. So when they are entering from this side, they'll be able to see the message. When they're entering from the other side, from the other hallway, they'll be able to also see the message. So from all sides, we can see the message. And then we'll hang lighting, because we need a lot of lighting to ensure that the stand stands out. So we'll hang some lights there in the same frame to create that ambience. So this is the proposed presentation of the stand. You can make reference to the artworks that have been displayed, that have been included in the technical document, and also refer to the brand strategy for more information and clarification. Thank you.